So the CEO of BlackRock, his godson, is on TikTok. And what I call these kind of accounts, I've been trying to show you guys the infiltration for a while now, and these funded, controlled OPS. People just don't want to listen. A friend of mine uncovered this one, and she did a really good job. And now he's attacking her and threatening a lawsuit. So I want you to realize that most of these huge accounts are here because they're paid and funded by this, that, or the other. They pose as truthers. They pose as pastors, priest, whatever. I mean, they're every single thing you could possibly imagine.
Recession and automation changes our future of work, but there are jobs coming. Oh yeah, there's jobs. And I'm sure you can guess what those jobs will be as soon as you read things like this. Kind of ironic that BlackRock is taking over the crypto world right now. If you didn't know, BlackRock itself, with its new ETF program, has accumulated tens of billions of dollars of Bitcoin in just a matter of a few months. Imagine one corporation owning every single aspect of the crypto market. And you tell me how that's going to go for humanity. Everybody wants to open their mouth and act as if they really know Alex. Let me just address something. Let's start off with...
Okay, so while we're doing this, are you going to tell us? Are you going to tell us who's supporting you? Like, or do we really need to go into it? Because we'll go into it. So you might as well tell us now, like, who's supporting you, who's funding you.
Holy shit, is that Larry Fink's grandson that commented this? Holy shit. Now, if you don't know who Larry Finks is, I'll tell you. He is the CEO of BlackRock, that company that is buying all the land and houses and companies up, that wants the 15-minute cities built. That's his granddad.
So you're going to sue me for something that you literally put out there yourself? That you said? Are you his grandson or not? I haven't said anything that's not true whatsoever. So, doesn't make, you look much better that you're out here saying you're going to sue me for literally just saying who you are.
That are on here, funded actors, you're getting exposed. Yes, you are, and I'm there for it. These funded, paid actors that are on here, and their job is to distract, divide, and have you chasing your tail and going down rabbit holes. That's what they're here for. The biggest indicator for me was noticing that they all are pushing the same prescribed narrative within a few hours of each other, 12 hours max, these big accounts. So right now, again, it's another rinse and repeat cycle where they're having you look at Maui and Hitachi and Japan. Blocking the celebrities, Gen X activated, anything to keep you distracted and divided.
As I was scrolling, my main account is banned, permanently banned. No reason. Almost 800K followers. No reason. Just permanently banned. Must be elections. So this is my only other backup. I cannot fucking believe you, TikTok. I really fucking can't. This is the platform they want us to save for them. This is my official backup.
Hey, what's up, America? So have you ever wondered how many videos and accounts TikTok has removed? I know the answer to that. Let's look together, shall we? And if you don't believe me, look up Community Guidelines Enforcement Report for TikTok. Yes, this right here, the Community Guidelines Enforcement Report. Look, you can go check by fucking month. Look at that. So the literal staggering amount of content that has been removed on this platform is sickening to me. Look at this shit. Okay, so what you're seeing here is 2020, 21, 22, and 23, and you can see purple is total videos removed, blue is videos removed automation, and pink is restored. If you look at the numbers up here, you can see that TikTok in the first quarter of 2023 removed around 180 million videos and restored approximately, 4% of that, if you're lucky. And then you also have about 130 million removed through automation. And that's in one quarter. You have to build all of these up, and then you can get a real number of how bad it really is. Here's the amount of accounts that have been removed. Fake accounts, accounts suggested to be under the age of the right age, or other accounts. And so you can see it's risen, and just in the first quarter or first half of 2023, they reported that over 200 million accounts have been removed. Then you have to add all these other together, but look at the spike in accounts being removed. Sounds like there might be a moderation problem, don't you fucking think? And so here are live sessions that have been suspended. Yellow are the ones that have been removed. Red is what's been restored. So you can see about 9 million or more every year or so, or every quarter or so, are being removed. And then you can see what's restored is about 1 or 2% of that. So it's looking like to me that most people are having some kind of problem with overreaching, ridiculous, crushing destruction of free speech. Don't you think? I mean, this is what the data is showing me here. This was data that was very poignant that they're publicly releasing. If you have 1 billion users and you're removing 240 million of them, what in the fuck are you doing? I mean, it's like you're trying to ruin your own business. Do fucking better.
What happened to TikTok? Like, when I started on TikTok about like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, my algorithm was so different. Like, you know, they was talking about conspiracies, you know. Now it's just a whole bunch of bullshit on my algorithm. What happened to that? Like, I was learning a lot on TikTok. Like, what happened?
Video is going to be a full update on what has been happening and what might happen soon. Anyway, let's start at the beginning. So for the longest time, the US government has been trying to ban TikTok. Passed the House, didn't pass the Senate, then they decided, oh, let's lodge it into a foreign aid bill that's bound to pass. Yeah, we were gooped for a second, and then we realized, oh, actually going to happen. Once that bill was passed, then it went to the president's desk and he said, oh, let me sign this, squirrel. He signed it into law, and that essentially started a countdown until around January. Now, most of you know what happened next. TikTok and ByteDance filed a lawsuit challenging that law and actually said, hey, it's actually impacting people's First Amendment rights, their ability to express themselves. A few days passed, and then people started having little whispers behind the scenes, and I didn't share it until I knew it for sure, but 8 creators came forward with an attorney, and they actually filed a second lawsuit. Now, collectively, what did these lawsuits challenge? They're centering their argument around First Amendment rights. However, they make very specific challenges to what they can and cannot do, specifically divest. On top of that, these legal filings point out the irony of officials, senators, presidents using the app while saying that it's a risk to our security. Basically, they're undermining their own argument. However, could there be a real security risk? Well, if there truly is, like other apps who have been in similar positions, they've been offered solutions or possibilities of solutions besides having a bill passed and then pulled off the App Store. But here's the thing, lawsuits of that magnitude can take years to get a ruling. So what are we going to do? Specifically, if it's going to take longer to get a hearing than it is to get the app banned or taken off the App Store. Well, recently, TikTok, ByteDance, those 8 creators that I just mentioned, and the US Court of Appeals got together and they actually proposed a fast-track schedule so we can get a ruling by December 6th. In order to have a ruling by December 6th, TikTok, ByteDance, and those 8 creators must file a legal brief by June 20th, and for the Justice Department on the 26th. So why December 6th? Well, December 6th leaves enough time for people to challenge that ruling. Now, I know a lot of you want to believe a less complicated version of this story or how it could play out. I get you. I totally get you. However, just because this law is being challenged in this way does not mean it's completely going to go away for its users. And if we get an outcome we don't like, there are other options available. There are other paths to go through, legally speaking. Make sure to follow because I will be giving you updates as soon as I know new things are happening. Mid-June, early July is when we're going to see a lot more movement happening, and I'll be able to give you more updates as they happen.
This is one of the principal reasons that the lobby is committed to shutting down TikTok. TikTok runs all sorts of videos that portray the Israelis acting towards the Palestinians in barbaric ways. And when young people see these videos on TikTok, they obviously become remarkably sympathetic to the Palestinians, and they think badly, to put it mildly, of the Israelis. So the lobby would like to shut down TikTok.